Anyway, so just last subject of the day. Um, the Bears all of a sudden are getting a little bit of an identity. They're starting to cook
They
a
still
little
don't
bit.
have a quarterback.
That's the thing. So let's put it. Justin Fields trade market's a little bit colder than they expected, but you assume he's going to get shipped off. They got the first round overall pick, second round overall pick. This class is you want one of their wide receivers and or an offensive lineman. So with that second pick, they have that. They have DJ Moore, who's going to be a reliable wide receiver one, and they just signed DeAndre Swift, a really, really reliable running back. So barring the quarterback, you can already see kind of like some type of offense getting formed there. You look at their defense, at least in their division, not rated that bad aside from maybe Hutchinson on the Lions, and the Vikings are pretty much blowing it up. They lost a lot of their star defenders. So if they draft Caleb Williams, if he turns out to be what everyone says he is, as far as a total ball player, he loves football, all he does is study the playbook, all he does is work hard, and he's a total gunslinger. You're looking at that division with the Lions. I'm not saying they're going to win the division, but I'm saying you look at their identity on offense. Eventually, the Lions are going to have to pay Jared Goff, so they're going to lose a few players on offense. And you imagine Jordan Field, I'm talking about in the future, he's going to want to get paid. So you're looking at a division where it turns into no defense, all guns blazing, and they're kind of setting themselves up to do that in the future. On top of which, I think their defense is eventually going to be rated the highest in that division. So they've kind of gone from absolute zeros last year to, oh, wow, wait a second, they might actually be able to turn around this NFL draft.
Yeah, but the Bears, for whatever reason, like, it must be some kind of curse. They're just
Oh, you mean
never going to
historically?
be an offensive team. Like, no matter what they do and how hard they try. Like, everyone even looks at Justin Fields and says, "Wow, that guy is good, man." And he doesn't do anything in Chicago. Who knows? I mean, he had a 43 rating, so he might not end up being anything. But you look at him and you think, he could do something somewhere else. So what happens if they get Caleb Williams? They had Trubisky. I thought Trubisky looked pretty good too when he first came into the league, and they just seem to ruin quarterbacks in Chicago. It's just maybe it's just the cold. Maybe they should get
They can't play in the cold.
Maybe they should get like an indoor practice facility. Do they practice outdoors there or something?
I don't know. I mean, no, you got to practice
Could be the
outdoors
problem.
there, man.
Maybe they practice outdoors and everybody's just freezing and standing around like,
Yeah.
Coach, when's practice over? And so they never run through the plays or something. And it's been like a 40-year problem that they haven't figured out.
If you look at Caleb Williams and assume he's going to pan out to be exactly what people think he will, even though that doesn't normally happen with quarterbacks, you strike gold or they're pretty average. You normally know by like 2.5 years in. But you got Caleb Williams. Now you have Swift as a running back, and you have two reliable wide receiver ones and twos. Or if you don't draft a wide receiver, maybe you do beef up the defense. We got a lot of defensive tackles running 4.6s and 4.7s in the combine right now. And like I was saying before, once Jared Goff wants to get paid, once Jordan Love wants to get paid, all of a sudden now you have the number one defense in the division with a great quarterback on a wide receiver. And you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You start looking at their future. I'm not even a Bears fan, but I'm starting to think like,
Yeah.
oh, hey, if you stick it out, maybe it's all right.
Well,